Hey everyone, it's Shadowless here, and welcome to the channel. Today we'll be looking at the Dungeon of Naheulbeuk, the Amulet of Chaos, more specifically, the Chicken Edition that hit Game Pass. Step into the wacky, heroic fantasy universe of the Dungeon of Naheulbeuk. I'm going to butcher that name so many times, so I apologize in advance. Lead a team of unlikely and clumsy heroes in an epic and challenging tactical RPG. Live an adventure filled with humour, surprises, and silly encounters. Oh, and it's also turn-based. There's a very positive reception on Steam and a 4.21 rating on TA, with only 2 people completing the game. The price usually goes for $39.99 USD, but seeing this is another title that's hit Xbox Game Pass, we can check it out today for free. This might be a good game if you're after some higher TA points, because currently it's sitting on like a 9.4 ratio on TA. So yeah, also look out for that as well. Might be very handy for some TA difference comps. Oh, final points. It's on Xbox, PC, and cloud. So because it's turn-based, this might be one of those games that might benefit from you playing on the go. Anyways, we're gonna just jump straight into it and just see what we think. So without further ado, let's start a new game. Alright, so we have difficulty level. Gripping Tale. A gripping tale where the story is prioritized over challenge, best for players who want to experience the story. Battles are more manageable to those with no experience of tactical RPGs. Heroes have more health, do more damage, and are more tactical. Enemies have slightly less health and are less accurate. Heroes begin the adventure with generous stock of resources, gold, potions, bandages. The economy is more lax. The group earns more gold, and essentials are cheaper, and weakened heroes are less handicapped. Yeah, we'll do that for the moment, and we'll do a female narrator. So we'll start the game with those settings. That's fine. Let's go forth my champions. It takes 48 dwarves to dig a 90-feet tunnel under 2 days. Interesting.
But you shall not pass.
That's for the undead.
First chapter. A feeling of déjà vu. The party advances. A steely-eyed ranger, a brutal barbarian, a ruthless ogre, a wizardess with fiery hair, an agile elf, a wily thief, a dwarf, well, you know, just a dwarf.
A dwarf.
Together they have just crossed into the terrible dungeon of Naheulbeuk.
Naheulbeuk.
This dungeon's nothing to write home about.
Don't know what we'll find inside here, but it stinks.
That's easy. The ogre just took a dump 5 feet from the door.
I've got a strange feeling of déjà vu.
Because of the ogre shit?
Have you been here before?
I feel like I'd know if I had.
Probably not. No one's ever got in here before.
By the way, what is our quest?
We must find the 12th statuette of Gretelfura.
A statuette?
It's written in the tablets of Skellis that only a one-legged gnome from the northern forest, dancing by the moonlight in the middle of 12 statuettes wrapped in ham. As I was saying, only a one-legged gnome shall open the gates of Zaralbak and thus accomplish the prophecy.
But what is this strange prophecy?
No idea. We're only in it for the gold. That's why we came here.
Yeah, and I knocked before coming in.
And I called you a half-wit.
Okay, let's all get along, okay? Let's focus on the statuette.
Do we have any idea where it's located?
Like every statuette, it's in a treasure room, guarded by a powerful warlock. Battle!
Maybe his powers are even greater than mine.
Sounds about right. What kind of monsters live here?
So, if you look at the random encounter table, these are the monsters in this dungeon. Several kinds of undead, giant spiders, orcs, and goblins.
Goblins.
Underground trolls, warlocks, cursed knights, mutant rats, a bottle of oil, some toilet paper, 2 sponges, and ravioli.
I think you're also reading your shopping list. So no dragons, right?
Nah, well above our level, Cap. Anyway, let us go forth.
Moving the party around is easy. Just click and go anywhere on the ground on the left. Also hold left mouse down to lead the party. You swap the leader by clicking on any character you're choosing. Also, I'm trying this out on PC today, so okay.
arrived at a junction and must face 3 choices.
All those doors are closed and blocked off by a strange glowing seal.
Weird. And I'm having another deja vu.
Oh, shiny, pretty.
Probably some kind of magic lock we have to dispel.
No way we're getting fucked over by some goddamn door. My cousin
No,
Clumsy
dwarf.
always says, if it's magic, hit it harder.
No, wait!
Oh god. What'd you do?
Oh, my head. You fucking more... Where are they? Shit! Hey! Dwarf! Elf! Dang it! Did everybody get lost but me? What was that noise?
Now go forth. So we're gonna find the members of our party that have gone missing.
Oh, damn it, an orc. And I'm alone, of course, I'm alone!
This is the perfect opportunity to discuss the matter of combat, a crucial subject when adventuring in mysterious dungeons.
Open door! Gotta go! Me eats bad goat tripe!
No, I'm not done. Go away, you meanie.
Sounds like an elf. Anyway, be cool. He's alone. This shouldn't be a problem.
Alright, cool. Every character has 2 action points. They can perform an action and move once per turn. They also move further by using both action points, sacrificing their action. This is called sprinting. Order is not a problem. This means you can move the attack or the opposite. Be careful, as some actions will end your turn even if your character still has 2 action points. So if he looks distracted, move the ranger on one of the 3 tiles beside him. As you can see, the irritation the character is important. Backstabbing gives high precision and will do more damage. Orient yourself towards the arc to backstab. Time to attack, select the melee attack in the action bar. Here you'll find an overview of afflictions. Yep. The details of your precision. This is very important. As you see, you have a positioning bonus. However, if you attack success, your enemy may still dodge or parry your blow. It's not just about having high precision. Attack the orc and kick his ass.
Yeah!
Alright, we did quite a bit of... The orc is not feeling so good. Use left on him to see what his status and afflictions. Yep. The orc is weakened. This means that he's less efficient now that he's all banked up. His precision, physical resistance, and magical resistance are worse. These are the 3 weakness thresholds. Depending on the character's health, the character's health bar changes. This means they're weakened. Panel also allows you to see the the detailed afflictions which affect the character. Here it's a penalty of -1 to movement for a duration of 2 turns. Alright, well we can just get that off. Very nice. Victory. At the end of your combat, all characters gain some experience. They gain a baseline share just for having participated in the combat, a varying amount depending on their actions or their luck. Character who goes unconscious during combat will suffer a small penalty to their experience gain. Rangers lost some health healing by giving a potion or with a party healer button. Health does not regenerate between battles, so you have to make sure to heal your wounds after combat. So...
Well, it tastes bad. Reminds me of my granny's soup.
Great, now you can click on back and move. So I'm gonna get the elf.
Hooray! You saved me!
This is... yeah, he's... I mean, they're gone.
There were more than one?
So many I couldn't even count them. But I killed one, which sent them all running. Are you alright?
It was horrible. I found myself in these disgusting toilets. But where are the others? What's going on?
It's because of that moronic dwarf. He must have triggered a magic trap. The whole party's been scattered around this floor. We need to find them.
How about we don't find the dwarf?
No, we'll need his axe if there are other orcs.
Don't you think you could handle them by yourself?
Yeah, that's... even the greatest heroes have their limits. Anyway, let's not hang around here.
Cool. So I found the elf. Let's move forth and...
Ah, here's the thief.
Yippee! Plus, he's not the dwarf.
Silence. You'll get us spotted. There are orcs in this room, and they've got bows and arrows.
We need to devise a plan.
Okay, I got a plan. You attack them while I stand guard, just in case somebody ambushes us.
Sounds like something a coward would say to avoid a fight.
Absolutely not. It's very rational behavior.
I've got a bow, too. I can shoot arrows.
Yikes! Another good reason to take cover. When you're behind an obstacle, you're less likely to get hit, even by friendly fire.
Well, got no choice if we want to move ahead. We got to get rid of those orcs. How many are there?
I can only see one of them right now, but the others must be close.
I got you. A group of one. I hate people who make a fuss over nothing.
When fighting alone, charging head-on is fine. But when in a group, a battle must be planned. Careful positioning can save you from crushing defeats.
So if we go in a battle like that... During the planning phase, you can deploy your characters before combat starts. You position your characters in highlight areas. Movement doesn't cost action points during the planning phase, so you want to take as long as you want to strategize. Since we'll hold your hand as your first time, select the elf who is out of cover. And then have a highlighted... Full cover could protect you. Range attacks, they give you a 50% penalty to the precision. Now select the ranger. Have him take cover too. Hiding behind half cover will not fully protect you from range attacks. The attacker will suffer a 25% penalty to precision when attacking you. And then positioning will so that he's protected from ranged attacks. Positioning more of the highlight. Which highlight a tile do they? Ah, okay. Here's how the order of action is determined. Initiative is depending on the character's courage. The courage is equivalent to higher agility is prioritized than the level of the characters. If their levels are the same, then it's up to chance. Click on fight whenever you're ready to start combat. The orc is now in Overwatch, which means he's keeping an eye on the area and will attack any enemy that enters it. Since he has not moved before going to Overwatch, he can make 2 Overwatch slots. If he's moved, he would not be able to make 1 shot. The ranger could move forward, but this would get him shot by the orc in Overwatch. Too dangerous. Time to talk about your ability to delay your turn. A character has not used their action points, they can delay their turn to play at the end of the round. This will act at their normal initiative the following turn. It's a useful ability whenever you like to let another character, friend or foe, act before you do. Now delay the ranger's turn. So that is the... okay, it's over there. The thief is not the toughest or even the bravest fighters, but he can dish out a lot of damage and energy for your foes. Time to get rid of the orc's Overwatch. Move over to him to make this. This is Overwatch area that the enemy's watching. Set weapons. Sorry, just make sure you sprint. Do that, and then he offers a former pony growing champion, Brandon character, she loses the least bad character of both, some support skills that could be useful. Move out the highlights to just give you the aiming on the target to shoot at. First, select the standard range attacks. And move over there. In line, they'll be highlighted in orange, meaning there's a chance you shots target by accident. Probability of this happening is equivalent to 10% of the precision red. Very nice. And the York's vigilance has been cancelled. You can safely move the ranger forward on B. Now we can attack like that. Sword that support this is a crucial mechanic. When an ally is oriented towards your target, like the thief here, they will provide you with their support. Usually support will grant you a 5% bonus to your precision. You can stack multiple supports, but only with melee attacks. Characters with high charisma will gain a higher bonus to their precision for every supporting character. Here the ranger has 9% bonus to his precision instead of 5%, thanks to his charisma. Finally, support does not require an action. A character can support an attack even if they had already taken their turn for this round. Keep that in mind when orienting your characters. When done with support, now you may attack the orc and benefit from the support. Alright, so we'll do that.
Very nice hit.
Very nice. Wrong move. The orc just took 2 opportunity attacks to the face when fleeing. Each character controls the 3 tiles in front of them. If an enemy leaves this area, they will be hit by an opportunity attack. This type of attack deals slightly less damage than a normal attack, but cannot be dodged or parried. You can still miss, however. Be mindful of opportunity attacks when planning your moves. Very nice to know. Cool. End combat to move on.
Bingo!
Easy enough. Victory. And good at living more extension. Look, the orc left it buried. Get your hands on the loot by taking all. Let me go back.
Woohoo! We won!
We did, thanks to my perfect planning. Let's keep going. The others can't be that far.
Just checking around, just making sure that I don't have anything there. A wizard.
Ah, finally, there you are.
Yeah, well, we had to fight off hordes of orcs to get here.
Bloodthirsty and cunning orcs, mind you.
And you wouldn't believe the stink in those toilets.
You're losing me. He says he's stuck and can't open the gate.
Looks like some kind of pantry, but it's empty.
He says he only had a small bite.
I see. There must be some kind of mechanism somewhere.
Levers can be far from the mechanism they activate.
Let's see the room for a lever to free the ogre. He needs to highlight any interactive. Use tab. Right, so we can loot this. Have this whole mini sausage rack, eh?
Here we go, it's opening.
Aw, I'm happy too, buddy.
I'd have expected him to bend the bars.
He was too anxious to be on his own. Ogres are very sensitive.
All the cumbersome stuff the party finds usually ends up stashed in the ogre's bag because he's the strongest. Since it's rather impractical to rummage through, we've come up with an interface for you.
Now open the inventory to check the contents of the ogre's bag. Oh, okay, it's up there. Cool. The hero is the one who carries all your inventory on the right, but each character has their own equipment on the left. A weight limit to your inventory, so you can't just carry everything around with you. Look, the bow you found in the last combat, move over to check out your characteristics. You can read about the characteristics of the weapon in the highlighted area. All weapons share the same 4 stats, but also have additional magical properties. Damage, the damage range of the weapon. Most skills are based on the equipped weapon damage. Precision, the accuracy bonus brought by the weapon, which will be added to the character's natural precision, can be raised by items or passive skills. Critical chance, the probability of striking a critical hit with this weapon, can be raised by items or passive skills. And critical damage, this is your critical damage multiplier. Your damage will be multiplied by the number if you trigger a critical hits. Each character can be equipped with a main weapon and secondary weapon, with the expectation of the ogre and wizard race to only have one weapon slot. The ranger can equip a bow as a secondary weapon. Equip the bow you just found, or equip by dragging into the secondary weapon slot with a trigger. You navigate between the characters by clicking on their portraits. Look at the portrait of the ogre as red. This means he has suffered from an injury. Click on him. The character gets interested when they become unconscious during combat or take too much damage from a trap during an exploration. Move the cursor over the ogre's injury to get more information. Injuries are permanent attribute penalties. They can be healed with specific consumables, bandages, and first aid kit, or by resting in a tavern. You'll suffer the penalty associated with the injury as long as it's not healed. If the character falls in combat, again while they're wounded, injury will get worse. Cross the threshold, raising the corresponding penalty. There are 3 wound thresholds. So wounded leg, maybe you should come up with a technique that involves hopscotch. Use the bandage from your inventory to heal this nasty looking injury. You use bandage you can see like regular objects, or click, drag the bandage with left trigger directly onto the injury. You can also press left trigger directly on the injury. And then get back to the game of escape whenever you're ready.
Well, I found some writing materials in his bag. I should be able to map the dungeon now.
The wizardess keeps the map updated. It's usually best to act as if you know where you're going, although I'm pretty used to most players fucking around by clicking haphazardly.
Whoa! The wizard is in charge of the dungeon map and the quest to open it to learn more. Alright, the quest journal is on the left here. You can do only primary objectives to your main quest, but also to your secondary quests. The map is on the right. You can use it to get bearings around the dungeon. It'll be updated throughout your progress.
I hear something. Someone's coming.
Go check it out.
Why should it be me? Rangers are usually the scouts.
Coward!
Yes, sir. It's a perfectly honorable life choice.
Time for lunch, guys! Come on! Grub time!
Intruders.
Let's eat them too!
Maybe I could go back to the inn to ask for help.
Shut up! We got no use for whips. You have to fight like everybody else.
Now you get some part of your characters have unlocked the skills which previously sort of fit his orc. Begin combat by pressing fight. The ranger is a jack of all trades. Range attacks, supports, heals have a lot of options. Select one of these tactical skills to learn more. So charge raises precision of all allies until the end of combat. Only one tactic may be active at a time. Or defense raises parry and dodge of all allies till the end of combat. Only one tactic. We'll do that one. Here you'll find information about skills. Every skill costs stamina and has a cooldown period. You get back some stamina at the beginning of your turn. You can begin the regen value by moving the cursor over the stamina bar. The ranger at level 1 can use tactics. These skills can influence all your allies no matter where they are on the map. Once activated, the tactic will stay active until the end of combat or until the ranger does. Only one tactic can be activated at any one time. If you choose to use another, it will cancel the effects of the first one. Tactic charge is an offensive buff, while tactic defensive maneuver is a defensive one. Select and use the tactic that you wish to have during battle. When precision appears in this color, this means the skill cannot miss. How do I use it? There we go.
Go for the eye!
Now move your ranger into the higher table. There is your most brutal character, however he's not that accurate, that's why you could use some support from other characters. Oh, and he doesn't really like wearing armor. Yoga has the Robot Eggpog skill in Orations means please mind my passive space. Closer to the orc, I want to use it. In pushing an enemy back 2 tiles, since the ranger is oriented towards the target, the orc will also be attacked by an opportunity attack if that's pushed back. Attack the orc. Ah, okay, makes sense. Visitors is your special effect, is your area effect specialist. She's frail, but her powerful attacks can hit multiple enemies simultaneously. Some of her attacks also inflict some powerful status effects like burning or frozen. There's an archer. First things first, let's take cover. At level 1, the Wizardess has 2 spells under her belt. A Cure Minor Wounds and the Formidable Wizard's Whirlwind. Spells cost astral energy and also have a cooldown period. You add some astral energy back at the beginning of each turn. You also check the regen value by moving the cursor over the astral wheel. Select the Whirlwind and let's check it out. There's an area effect, which means that you can hit your friends. Be careful where you cast it. Aim for the highlight tile so you can hit multiple.
Toga, swala, bourgeoisie!
Very nice. The Thief's level 1 skill is the Sneaky Strike. This attack can dish out a lot of damage, but only if your target is facing away from you. Since there are no orcs in range facing away from you, delay your turn and let the orc go first. Maybe you'll find an opening next turns. The elf is exposed. She's a feral character. Position her behind some cover. If the wizard is being protected from the archer who's about to attack. The elf's skill is the Elven Ricochet. It's a highly sophisticated technique which will randomly hit up to 2 targets in a 2-tile radius when the last target selected.
Whoa, whoa! Wrong target!
Okay. Finally, the orc is vulnerable to sneak strikes, so sneak up on him. And use your sneaky.
Death strikes down without a sound.
Range attack.
Ah!
Magic not good.
Very nice. victory. Right, here you go, a great victory. Don't forget to take your loot and heal your characters before the next fight. Press back whenever you're ready.
Wow, what a fight!
Still, those orcs weren't in fighting shape. I think they were running from something.
If that's the case, so should we.
Enough defeatism. Let's go. We still have to find the dwarf and the barbarian.
Alright, so good experience with that. And then we want to
Oh, what a pretty drawing. What is it?
quest. I haven't learned about skill trees yet, but how do we get health up?
Crap, what a mess.
I think that will be fine.
Come on, have a taste of my axe, you orc scum. There's one dwarf yet in this dungeon who still draws breath.
Yes, we'll kick your face in. You're lucky we're here. You're in over your head.
Nothing's over my head. I'm tall for a dwarf.
Alright, the dwarf and the barbarian are in a tough spot. You need to get them before they get overwhelmed. You can still access your inventory during the playing phase to equip items, pick consumables, to heal. Be useful to analyze the situation and find strategy. Begin combat whenever you're ready. Range attacks. Still bearish. Enemy set skills. They can knock you down if there's a chance to resist. Knocked down characters give their turn is easy to hit. A dwarf is a noble descendant of ocean and such as. Oh god. Our dwarf is a noble descendant of Gardil, shiny ass, and as such was predestined to an adventurous life. He has enough hit points to endure the charge of a rabid troll, but is rather slow. He loves heavy armor, shields, and gold coins. He's intolerable. Weakened and surrounded, he may very well die before the next turn if you leave him like this. Time to talk about defensive stat. It's a skill that all your characters know. Select in the action bar and use it on dwarf. Raises your defense's protection and lowers the precision of any enemy attacking you until next turn. Also protect you for critical hits. However, a character who is using defensive stance cannot perform any opportunity attacks. Defensive stance can be cancelled if the character gets stunned, knocked back, or scared. Select it, then use it on the dwarf for protection from incoming attacks. Cool, he's defended. The shorter path to your companions is blocked by crates. Thankfully, some elements of the environment can be destroyed, like fragile-looking crates. Usually takes ogres 2 hits to break them, but the ogre is so brutal he can destroy them in 1. Plus, you cannot miss the attack. Attack the crate and open to the path to the companions. You just get hit by a critical hit, and the barbarian is now unconscious. He's not fully out of action, but you have a limited amount of times to rescue him with a healing spell or potion. For a character is fallen unconscious and in battle will suffer an injury. Wizardress has spell Cure Minor Wounds, not very powerful, but it can be used at range. Oh, very nice. These enemies can mobilize your crippling trait, and mobilized character can act normally but cannot move anymore. They're also easy to hit.
That didn't hurt.
Oh, I should have moved.
And boom! Right away!
Not good. Magic, not good.
Toga, swala, bourgeoisa!
Alright, do the whirlwind. Very nice. I gotta. I think this is gonna be one of those things I get the hang of. Dang it.
it.
But damn it.
Ow!
Defensive on. Alright, your enemies are fleeing, they will turn to the yellow area that just appeared. If they make it, you will earn less experience. In some battles, there won't be a retreat area, and they'll try to fight to the last breath. Stop them before they reach the retreat area. Oh yeah, mate, you're not making it past us. That's fine. In hindsight, probably should have moved it close. Sleep. Alright, so we got 5 gold coins. Immunity directly negates most poisons. Remember, you can't negate a poison after suffering a frothy death. It's a strategic retreat. Sometimes the only difference between cowardice and prudence is the thickness of the supple leather sole. Leaving without a sound is better than dying in a gurgle. Dodgy pot. This rusty pot is covered by a thick goopy layer. Yeah, and then minor health. Alright, so we're gonna take all. So still got plenty of room. And then click back whenever you're ready.
Look out! It's a weirdo. Old dude with staff. A wizard!
It looks more like a broom. Hello?
Hey, pay no attention to me. In fact, you shouldn't even be able to see me. It's just my invisibility ring acting up again.
He's a wizard.
He looks more like a janitor.
Janus,
That's very reductive. I'm the head cleaning operative of this dungeon's mortuary maintenance, Janos Hitor. I deal with the corpses left behind by adventurers. The smell would get unbearable without me.
He's just gonna eat his orc if you don't mind.
I don't, as long as the floor stays clean, and it means less work for me.
Ew, I'm gonna be sick.
We're looking for a way to the next floor.
Usually, people like to take the stairs.
Yes, but there are some magic locks.
Really? Didn't notice them. I must be immune thanks to a spell of mine which enables me to go wherever blood has been spilt.
We could make him take it to the dungeon, Master.
Yes, take us with you.
Nuh-uh. No time for such threats. Got work to do.
A wizard. That was a wizard.
He realized he should withdraw with haste.
Who's this haste guy?
Any consumable you find can be equipped in the character's bathroom. Retreat, move forward in the dark hallways. Alright, cool. So, we want to go in here first, and we will use one of them.
What's in there? Ah, my bag.
Oh, barbarian window, that's
I
fine.
was thirsty. If it stinks, it's my boots.
How come people put their hands in my pockets?
Do I have something to jot down some quick notes?
I've got some nuts
Don't
for
mix
the
the
squirrels.
potions or boom.
Dodgy pop we can put on him.
Careful with my books.
Quit the boots. And then that should be fine for the map. Alright, progress through the dungeon this way. I'm guessing we go move forward. Guessing we go down this way.
I think I'm hearing some vague chanting in the distance.
Yeah, I think it's too quiet.
This room might be trapped. Beware. We should find some other way.
I don't listen to you anymore. You're a downer and you bum me out.
I just have a survival instinct.
Coward!
Whoa, 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 what's with all this shit talking?
Put them kissy buddies.
Oh, dang it. A trap.
I told you so.
You should have detected this trap.
No one asked me to.
What? You... Well, it's official. I'm going to ignore the thief now.
Anyway, now we're asking you. Would you mind looking out for traps, please?
Well, I'll see what I can do.
I don't get why we're wasting our time with this guy.
Neutralizing a trap is a risky endeavor which could bring one to a gruesome end.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Trap. It's a stable dungeoning and can be very dangerous for your team. Thankfully, the thief can detect him. To activate trap detection mode, choose the thief as your leader. Detecting a trap is good, but disarming is better. Once he has spotted a trap, the thief can try to disarm it. He quotes this statue and attempt to attempt disarming it.
Slowly pull on the latch.
Well done, that's one less trap to worry about. After successfully disarming a trap, the thief can add a bomb to the inventory. And equip it onto his belt to grant more tactical possibilities. Be careful.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa, what the fuck is going on now?
Welcome to the fabulous contestants of our show, The Wheel of Misfortune.
I love
hosted
this
by
show.
our sponsor, Durandil Swords. With Durandil Swords, friend of all warlords.
Fucking talking goblin. Impossible.
Huh, he must be half goblin.
Yeah, but what species could look at a goblin and want to have its babies?
Mix violence and alcohol and bam! Anything can happen.
Here we have our squinty-eyed ranger, our headstrong barbarian, voracious ogre, an almost but not quite wizard, a gawky elf, a chicken shit thief, and a dwarf. You know, just a dwarf. Welcome, dear contestants. Have a go at our wheel and discover your destiny. With our sponsor, Guthelm Helmets. With a Guthelm helmet, you can ransack an entire kingdom.
If there's loot to be made, we should try. We'll kill him after. Come on, I'm giving this shit a spin.
Wait. Be careful. This game could be cursed in some way.
Chicken head. Money.
Great! Our friendly contestants just won 5,000 gold coins, courtesy of our sponsor, Gorzine Detergent. Gorzine, to scrub gore and beans for battles and cuisine.
Epic.
Yeah! And since we're not stingy, we'll throw in some healing for the entire party.
I do have some split ends.
It sounds too good to be true.
This won't end well. I'm sure of it.
We'll take another spin. More gold. Again. More.
Oh god, no.
Don't be afraid. Have a good, strong spin. You can never lose with our sponsor, Lorlean's Shampoos.
That is a good shampoo.
Yeah, but I'm not sure it can help us untangle this mess.
Yeah, no thank you.
No, I don't want to leave. I want more gold coins.
Why? Oh, come on. Gold coins, gold coins, gold coins.
Oh no, what a stroke of bad luck. You just lost all your previous winnings.
What? Did we lose everything? Rapscallion. The skin you and I. Give our money back.
Come on, don't fret. You can decide to stop playing now or go for one last spin. But I must warn you, the consequences could be dire.
It's not such a good idea to keep going. This seems to be rigged.
No, just one more. I'm going to win it. I can feel it. Gold coins. They're calling to me.
The dwarf has a gambling addiction.
Totally lost it. Come on.
No, we're leaving. Sir?
No. I want to win our gold back. I can do it.
No, you won't.
Great! Our brilliant contestants win the highest prize on the Wheel of Misfortune, a formidable magic amulet, brought to you by our sponsor, Luzax Insurance.
Yippee!
A magic item. That's useful.
What, that's it? Is it made of gold at least? Can we sell it? Give it to me.
Whoa, but you'll have to earn such a coveted prize. It comes with a challenge, a fight to the death, courtesy of our sponsor, the Decorative Caskets Factory, Necro.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just going to say pig.
Oh, crap.
Well, I'm signing off, but let's hope to meet again soon. Now back to the studio with our sponsor, Easy Dungeon. With Easy Dungeon, you'll be home for luncheon.
Interesting. Alright. This time it's real. This battle is going to be a tough one, as from now on, the difficult setting you chose is going to be taken into account. You can still access your inventory during the planning phase to equip items, pick consumables for Lord Hill. This will be useful to analyze the situation and devise a strategy. Position your characters, and when you see fit, click on fight when you're ready. It's going to be fight. Alright, we're gonna... He's got poison. As long as you're poisoned, you'll take damage every beginning every turn. It's like the ones you just found, and some healing spells can get you rid of those poison. You can also raise your magical resistance to resist poison better.
Hey there, I'm the ranger from Lubei.
Toga, swala, bourgeoisie!
Sweet. So then we'll entertain that one. Oh wait, more? Patrols about to get involved. When reinforcements coming, you'll see them appear on the border of the combat area one turn before they arrive. Red zone indicates where they'll come in. Of course, you could occupy the zone and the position themselves right next to it. Let's see how you approach this one.
Ow! Go for the eyes!
Take you out, sir. Your turn.
And boom! Right away!
Goblins make nice doormats.
Okay, sweet. So it counts as a victory if I do it like that.
The Rangers leveled up.
Alright. Looks like the ranger has gained a level 2 experience up. Click on back when you're ready. So we got 35 gold, bandages, boots of elven net, 30 of that. So take all them back up.
Ha! We got him good.
Easy. He's gone. And so is his wheel.
Pernicious parsley pies. The only thing left of him is that amulet. It has the same symbol as that weird magic seal.
Who gives a shit? It's made of gold. It's mine.
Wait, magic items can be very dangerous.
Who gives a shit? Whoa, I don't feel so good. Help me! No!
Oh, fuck me. Hey, dwarf! Get back here or you'll make the elf happy.
Good riddance.
We've got to get that moron back and continue on our quest.
You now access the character sheet and skill tree. Open it to learn more. On the left, you'll find the character sheet. Here you can find your natural attributes, values with equipment, and read them when you gain a level. This is also where you can check your experience or your XP. The stats you can raise are your main attributes. Agility influences your precision and dodge. Strength influences your damage. Constitution influences your health points and your physical resistance. Intelligent influences how powerful your spells are. Courage influences your initiative and magical resistance. Finally, charisma determines how much support you can get. There are other ways main attributes influence secondary attributes. They're highlighted when you move the cursor of your main attributes. Secondary include impact, a damage bonus linked to your strength or other attributes, precision, critical chance, stamina and astral energy, protection, dodging, parry, physical and magical resistance, max support value, and movement. On the right is your skill tree. Each character has one that's divided between active skills and passive skills. Skills are divided in number tiers from 1 to 4. This means that you must first choose rows at 1 skills to unlock tier 2 and so forth. Yeah, makes sense. Move over a skill.
This is way more useful than stuffing chairs. A real leader needs real skills.
And then... Cool. And then you just keep on doing after that. Do you want to save these changes before we leave the menu? Yes, I do. Sweet. Alright, so we'll save game there. New save. And sweet. I think I'll leave it there for that one. That was quite enjoyable. I feel like this is definitely going to be a longer game. Let's have a look at the TA estimates actually. But based off it so far, it seems very enjoyable for like the kind of humor in it. Let's have a look. Alright, maybe no official scores. There's no official time estimates, but there is 5 people that have completed the base game, 7 people that have completed the DLC, out of the nearly 4,000 people that have started it. So I would assume this is going to be a longer one, and it's going to have some hard achievements as well. But yeah, it was fun to check out. Thank you for watching, and yeah, let me know in future what games you would like to see next. That I can just do a 1-hour dive that you might not want to start yourself.
I don't really enjoy dungeons. They smell like wet stones.
Very nice, Elf. Alright, we'll leave it at that. Bye, everybody.